see, bought the Apple Studio display, but as you can also probably see down at the bottom, I bought it refurbished. So I saw it on the Refurbished site for a few $100s off, so I decided to spring for it. I have been thinking about what I want to do with my setup because really my 27-inch iMac, I'm obsessed with it. This is actually going to be so hard to part with. It was first big investment I ever made into my business, and at the time I was working a pretty low-paying social services kind of job, and so saving up the money to buy this was a really big deal for me, and it was a very well-made purchase. I did a ton of research and I bought the last 27-inch Intel iMac, and it served me for a few years now, and it's made designing so much easier, getting the screen real estate. But at this point, and since I bought this, I have bought a MacBook Pro. This is the M1 14-inch MacBook Pro, and the reality is that this thing performs a lot better, especially when I'm video editing. So one of my big focuses this year is to focus more on video content, and this I can never edit anything in Final Cut on my 27-inch iMac. It just is so slow compared to my MacBook. So I was looking into other computers even. I was looking into the 24-inch M1 iMac, but I just wasn't sure I wanted to downgrade the screen size. I really like the screen size. And if anything in the future, I know I'm gonna wanna add multiple monitors. Right now, I'm not doing that just because of like the size and the space in this room. I do kind of maybe want to re-envision this for the future where I can sustain a multi-monitor setup, because I think that's gonna be beneficial when I am making planners. And if you make planners, you know it's like a whole situation. So, but I want it to be something that I can use for everything, and so I'm not switching between devices if I don't need to. So I decided to go the monitor route and just connect a monitor to my MacBook. And I have been doing research on that for the last few months. And I was looking pretty seriously at some of the Samsung monitors. And then I just on a whim decided to check Apple's certified refurbished. And I found the Studio display for a couple $100s off. I'm not saying it's inexpensive. This is still a pretty expensive purchase. I know already that I'm going to love this display. And it's going to be a really big deal to see my 27-inch iMac go. So I'm gonna set this up. I bought a vertical stand to keep my MacBook in connected so that I can still grab it really easily whenever I want to. I want to keep this a pretty minimal setup. That's pretty important to me. And the nice thing about this desk that I have is that it has a lot of cord management built into it. So I will show you that as I do it. And I'm just so excited. I'm very into the height adjusting. I'm glad I went for it. Look at this. It is so easy too. And this is so incredibly well built. It is insane. Oh, I'm pretty happy with this. This is the vertical stand I was talking about. It comes with a few different adapters, so it works with a few different versions of the MacBook. And mid setting this up, I realized that I needed to get a new Magic Mouse and Magic Keyboard because the ones that I had came with that iMac. And if I'm gonna sell it or give it to someone in my family, I want to keep those accessories with it. So I really prefer the Magic Mouse, especially for editing. I know a lot of people like other mouses, but I just decided to repurchase the ones that work for me and set it up with this new setup. And that's my current setup. It's still a little bit of a work in progress, but so far I am loving my studio display. Let me know if you want an update in the future, and I will see you next time. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.